Hey everybody, welcome back to another exciting episode of Bibbidi Bobbidi Bartender. Now, as you know, I help you create Disney cocktails from home, and lately I've been teaching you how to make the drinks that are most popular from around the World Showcase in EPCOT. Last week we stopped at the UK Pavilion and I taught you how to make the Welsh Dragon and an Irish Car Bomb. This week we're making a stop in Morocco. Normally I theme my outfit to whatever country I've been in, but I just got this really cool shirt in the mail that features my Bibbidi Bobbidi Bartender logo from my friends Hannah and Lance at Hannah's Crafty Haven. So thank you guys so much for this. If you need personal gifts and crafts for your family and friends, make sure to hit them up. I'm gonna put a link below so you guys can access that. This week we're stopping in Morocco, and we're gonna make 2 drinks from the pavilion at the restaurant, the Spice Road Table. 2 of my favorite cocktails to get while we're there. Here's what you're gonna need to be able to make them. For supplies, you will need cocktail measuring jiggers, a cocktail shaker, a strainer, a fine mesh double strainer, and a bar spoon. For raw materials, you will need orange juice, pineapple juice, orange slices, pineapple slices, and maraschino cherries. For liquors, you will need vodka and peach schnapps, or peach flavored vodka, apricot brandy, dark rum, and Pina Colada mix. This first cocktail is called the Andalusian Nights. What you're going to need is 3 ounces of orange juice, 1 ounce of Pina Colada mix, and 1.5 ounces of a liqueur called Mahia, which essentially is a fig and apricot brandy, but since I couldn't find that at my normal Total Wine, I actually grabbed this apricot cordial brandy, which is just the same, completely fine. It's not the same quality, but it is something that's easier found at your local liquor store. So make sure you toss 1.5 ounces in there. Now it's time to shake, so go grab a full container of ice and get ready to shake up the cocktail. So now that you got your full container of ice, go ahead and turn it on into the shaker, give it a tap, make sure it's nice and sealed, so that vacuum seal should make it so you can grab it from the top or turn it upside down without anything falling out. So when you start shaking, make sure that you know no one's going to judge you except family and friends and people at home, so who better than them? Let's get started. Alright, so about 10 seconds of shaking, make sure you separate the top, make sure anything that drips out is clear. Now you'll need a glass. Fill your glass up with ice and come on back. Get a nice full glass of ice. It's time to strain and double strain the cocktail over this glass of ice. Excellent. Now what we're looking for is just a little bit of room left over, and that's because we're going to place a floater of dark rum on top of this. To effectively place a floater of dark rum on top of a cocktail, use the backside of a bar spoon and rest it on top of the ice while you start to pour. You should put about 1/2 ounce on top of the cocktail. I like to put a little bit more because I like my drink a little bit stronger, but that's exactly how it should look. And trust me, this is one of those things that if you overthink it, it's going to look really weird and not float on top, but if you just do it and give it a chance very slowly and carefully, of course it will turn out like this. All that's left is to garnish the cocktail. So now what you need to do is take a wedge of pineapple like this, cut a little slit in it, and slide it onto the glass. And that should account for all the missing room. Ladies and gentlemen, the Andalusian Nights. Cheers. Delicious. Now I hope you enjoyed that one. Once your bar station is clean again, we'll get ready to make the next one, which is going to be called the Tangiers Breeze. This is also a very popular cocktail in the Morocco Pavilion. First thing you're going to start with, again, is your least expensive ingredients. So you're going to need 3 ounces of pineapple juice, followed by an ingredient I didn't tell you in the ingredients. I'll make sure to comment it below, but you need Midori Melon Liqueur. So make sure you have some of that ready. You're going to put just a little bit over 1/2 ounce into this cocktail. And the last thing you're going to need is peach vodka. But never fear, if you have the peach schnapps and vodka that I told you to have in former episodes, make sure to use 1/2 of those. But for now, we're going to use 1.5 ounces of peach flavored vodka. Now it's time to shake. Go get some ice and we'll turn it on into the cocktail and give it a shake. Take that full side of ice, turn it on in there, give it a tap, make sure it's nice and secure, and have at it. Alright, separate the top, make sure that anything drips out is clear, and you'll need a full glass of ice. So place that out in front of you, strain and double strain. and all that's left to do is garnish. So for a garnish, you're gonna need a wedge of orange and a maraschino cherry. Ladies and gentlemen, the Tangiers Breeze. Cheers. Thanks again for watching Bibbidi Bobbidi Bartender, this segment on the Cam Mac Adventures. We just visited Morocco for 2 of their most popular cocktails. Next week we're going to be visiting Japan, so make sure to tune in, subscribe to me if you haven't already, and hit that thumbs up button to make sure you show your support. Additionally, if you have any comments or questions, please make sure to place them below, as well as any requests you have for cocktails you'd like to see on the show. Thanks again, I'm Cam Mac, I'll see you real soon.